Well, on my third week now in Token for my course, and I fell last Monday, and I dreamt about that as well. And it happened. I fell. I don't know if it was a wake-up call that there was something that needed to be checked. I don't know if it was just an accident, but I fell anyway. I felt kind of, I don't know, heavy or lightheaded. I couldn't concentrate, a bit more than fatigue, but my legs, my knees were pretty weak at the time. It was early morning. Even the bags didn't really help, but no, I felt it more in the head and then just around the knees area for some reason. So knowing that I actually have an issue with my feet, so knowing that and the connection between it and the nervous system, and being told about there being an issue with my nerves, which is connected to the brain, also connected to the. That's what a chiropractor would say. So because of that, I wanted to go check my nervous system and my nerves. I don't have to fear CAT scans anymore because I've been through one. I don't know what the results are. I don't have to fear a psychiatrist because I've been to one. And that one specific psychiatrist just sees me as a person struggling and stressed and not feeling like they fit in. So yeah, in terms of my mental state, it's fine. It's just emotional stress, a lot of emotional stress. And I think I dreamt about that psychiatrist, but very vaguely. I was having my talk very vaguely, in a way that I just heard his voice, and I didn't know what voice was, where it was from, or anything. And the voice said in my dream, to just go into the shop. Just going to the shop. You don't have to say anything, just so you're going to the shop. And that was actually coming from the psychiatrist. And that was in connection to my mom. So that's what that correlation was. So I dreamt about that. Dreamt about the CAT scan, and dreamt about being lying on the bed as well, which is what I was doing, or sitting and lying on the bed anyway. So that must mean that my nervous system was checked. I don't know if my nerves were checked. They said they checked my immune system. We checked my kidneys and my liver, and they can't detect anything wrong, but like, if I have a yeast imbalance, and if I get these aches and autoimmune things, like skin rashes, then there has to be something wrong with my immune system. But they don't think there is. but a naturopath would disagree with that. They did find something, but it was just really challenging dealing with the psychiatrist and trying to convince him to say, look, I know what I've been experiencing is like, well, we didn't find anything, why are you here? And one of the reasons why I was there was because I was told to go to a hospital if a regular GP can't find anything wrong with me. So I was just thinking, maybe they might pick up on something. And they did, so it was a positive thing that I went there. I was also told by somebody selling cannabis oil that you can get your whole body checked to make sure everything is running fine. I don't think the psychiatrist there kind of knew that, understood that. Another challenge is dealing with him for a while. He asked me a lot of questions, writing stuff down. Here we go, challenging me a bit. I don't know. He was licking his lips a lot. I don't know why I was looking down at my feet a certain amount of time, but I did. Maybe it was I was starting to get shy or something. Like, this is not moisture. Like, he was like he's up, I don't know. But he's a guy. I don't know if he's single or what. Didn't have a very strong Dublin accent. He was pretty young and very attractive looking. He's about tall. Yeah. Not sure if he was challenging me or not here. Like, he wanted to show me directions on a map on my phone. And he was like, you've got a lot of guys ringing. You've got a lot of missed phone calls. Nice. So don't know if that's him hinting an interest in me, even though I met the consultant. Thought maybe we're close. I don't know. Or if he's just concerned about me. But I think it could be both. And then it's like speaking to me like a person. Like, learn disability, speaking to me as a woman, but also speaking to me as a patient. That was kind of interesting. He said that it's good that I came there and let it all out. Anyway, jumping, sorry. So they found an irritable bowel through, say, the urine, which has to have happened because a lot of excessive gas was being released from my stomach when I was on the train, and people were not responding positive to it at all. I was like, what's going on here? And then it happened again in the hospital when I was waiting, so they would have had to pick that up. So maybe in a way it's a blessing that I suffered that so that they could detect an issue with my bowel. I don't know. I don't know, because it'd be more hidden, but the thing was big. I told him that I didn't have a gallbladder. You think like a part of his stress as well. But they were really, really helpful. Like, even though they couldn't detect anything, it's like, what can we do for you now? What else can we do for you? I don't know what we can do for you. What do you want? What are you expecting? What are you concerned about? So, and then, like, this is free. Like, this is proper emergency. Like, this is Dublin. So it's like, oh, are you concerned about your bones? Let's get an x-ray done. So they're very... But it's like a part of them was concerned that, like, because they couldn't find anything wrong at first, and mostly, they thought that I was just there, that I was just imagining. I don't imagine these things. I mean, I used to be a lot healthier. I know I used to be a lot healthier. I know that my energy changed, even though I know that my body shape changed. Well, my physical strength changed as well. I explained that stuff. So I was just worried about where I was staying, that it wouldn't be tolerated. And I actually had a bad dream where it was like one of the receptionists lashed out at me when I was sleeping. And I got worried that I'd be made to leave and be on the streets, so I continued just like sleeping. Oh, you can't disturb when you're sleeping. Then I woke up and I realized that there was nobody there. So it was all good. Anyway, I went to check with them and they said there hasn't been any concerns raised. Nobody's raised any issues with me, so they told me not to be concerned about it, so I want to as everyone has been really over that. Like, even though everywhere, like after the hospital, like everywhere is just like just excessive gas, and I felt so sick that I was sweating and going pale. It was a few days ago, I think, with the cramps. I was walking down the streets and then I decided to go to toilet in one of the pubs, and then after that just continued walking. Because again, I was thinking, I don't want to annoy these people on the bus, so I might as well walk. And other people were like saying, well, it's a very long walk, you should get a bus. It's like, I just don't want to see these people right now. Maybe that's it, maybe that's anyway. I was just like, there has to be something that I can do, because like a few roommates were going. So the first thing I did was I got this stuff here because of the nervous system, just to protect, as well as he was talking about the nerves, going through the nerves. So I take 3 drops of this, 3 times a day before I go to sleep, before my breakfast, and before my meal, dinner. Natural really well. And I'm not going to argue with anybody about, what type is it, blah, blah, blah. No, I don't care about that. I was speaking to this person here, and like, I'm going to take the risk because it's just like, enough is enough. So then I thought I need to soothe my stomach, so I was told by, I think it was Nourish. No, it was Down to Earth. Yeah, Down to Earth. Natural shop. So she told me to take this. She said this will help ease the stomach. And I told her that's it. I was done. Was diagnosed with IBS in hospital, and then chamomile just to calm things down. So I took that when I was in the hospital. And finally, when I noticed that there was still excessive gas and that I just couldn't go to the toilet, this blockage, got this. Because it was even affecting my classmates. Like, my classmates, were, they're very understanding everything, but it's just, that they're really annoying, and, it's get away from me, get away from me, because it's embarrassing, makes me uncomfortable, and, I don't like to feel it, don't smell. But at the same time, it's oh, you're cool, have coffee, I'll share this with you. I was very, I was very delighted when, I was shocked at this actually, because they all went off for coffee. I was like, have me go. Then I was sitting down by myself in the canteen, and they decided to sit beside me, my whole entire class, most of my class. And I was like, they're like, let's sit over here. And I was like, oh, nice. And, and yeah, a couple of them started sharing stuff with me. So, yeah, they do, I know they care about me, and I got a nice message there, because we're on, WhatsApp. I got a nice message there from them saying, don't worry about it, you ran. I was like, one person said it was amazing, you're amazing, but just that it's gonna pass, it's not going to be for long. These things come and go, and I'm hoping that they're right, because the guests in the hostel were really freaking out, mainly in the kitchen, as well as the people on the bus, the people on the train, because I had to take so many buses. It was just a nightmare. But thank God it was blessing that those 2 nights, one of the people sleeping in my room happened to be a nurse, so it's why he stayed, and he didn't make a big problem out of it. He was still annoyed, but it was he was pretty chill about it. And I was wondering why, and that's probably what it was. It's because he's a nurse, so he's kind of understood. I heard him speaking in Italian about something to do with his stomach, so maybe he just knew. And we had a conversation anyway. I apologized to them before I left. Things went good. Yeah. I just thought they were going to be so annoyed at me and irritate me, and then I said they wasn't irritated. And they were so nice that they gave me a towel when my card got deactivated. I got another one, and got new sheets for the bed, because I was away so long in class. Didn't see me. So yeah. I was thinking, what if something goes wrong? I've registered for GP in Dublin, because the psychiatrist in Dublin says, as well as the consultant, that it's really important that I keep up to date with my GP. He said not just for medical reasons, but also for counseling. He said, getting through my struggles and talking about it. It's really cool about him. Yeah. I had another dream not too long ago. I'm not sure if it was confirmation that those people that I was meant to be there because I dreamt of it, or if that's yet to happen, but these people kind of look like surgeons in a way. And one guy was British and he was having a conversation. And I haven't noticed that yet, so maybe I've yet to experience it. I don't know. But yeah, just a comparison, but I mean, at least they've found something. Like, they were pretty, like, I have to say they're critical. I mean, I was shown to the toilet, I was assisted back to my bed, and they checked nearly everything. Well, they didn't, like, check, you know, they can't check your hair because it's not part of the system, but they didn't check my saliva either. And they didn't check the fetus, whatever you call it. I don't know what you call it. I just wonder what, like, the psychiatrist was like. Sorry, what was your number again? And he looks like, oh yeah. So either it's just like to connect to the GP, or he's gonna contact the one in Kauai and Sligo. No, what's going on? He said I can have a GP anywhere, just as long as I get one. He was very honest. Like at the beginning, I was like, I don't know if you're staying mostly on Sligo, but when I told him, like, it's like, it's not good for me, like, it'd be too stressful. I'd be over and back, and spend this time. He's like, oh, are you mostly down to one? I was like, yeah, I am. And I started my course, so I might as well just start there. He was like, okay then. Well, so you can catch up from there. And he just said, just go in, and you don't have to have a cell. He was like, I didn't have to have a cell drill. I'm gonna go in first. I was like, he said about a month. But after him seeing the form, when I brought the form back to him, I wrote down suffering from IBS and adrenal fatigue, which has been undiagnosed, but the IBS has been diagnosed. He said, be in contact soon. I was like, soon, but you said a month. And he's like, well, sooner than that. You mean less than a month? Yeah. Probably at least, what did he say? Maybe we'll see what we can, 3 weeks wouldn't be a touch. And then he just gave me a week. So I think he wants me to move quicker because of my situation. That's probably what it is. I haven't taken my oil yet. So that's it for now. And then I need to go on to my next video because it's important.